Okay. Yeah. Can you see my screen? Okay.
Yep. Perfect.
Nice. How's the quality?
It's a little low res, but it's fine. I can read
Okay.
it.
Hold on. I got you. Bam. How about now?
Much better.
Nice. Okay.
Much better.
Cool.
All right.
Let us take a look. So it seems like you play a lot of flex, right?
I play flex with the team, and I play a lot more norms than most people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the reason for that is as I explained before, I was mostly a mid slash top lane main, and but anyway, I don't have that much time to play solo queue, so I never really ranked up that much. So and then when I transferred to AD carry sometime this summer for the team, I sort of decided to take like this, the end of the season and preseason to sort of get used to it and learn mechanics and everything else that comes with the role, so that I could start off season 9 in ranked as an AD carry. So I didn't really play much AD
Interesting.
carry as in ranked last season.
So you mentioned like playing for a team. Is it just like with friends or?
It's so far, yes. It's sort of a team where we're building up and we're slowly coming together. Eventually, might partake in some amateur tournaments, stuff like that.
Nice. Okay.
Hopefully,
Cool.
hopefully, we'll see where it goes.
Cool. Let's take a look at the replays then.
Yeah. So my three mains. So I have two games for each of the mains that I play so far.
Mhm.
Kaisa, Lucian, Varus.
Mhm.
Um, I didn't. I think I have like one win in here because I mean that's not really the most interesting parts, I guess. So what I'm most concerned about is, I am still sort of getting used to the role. I played a lot of assassins slash divers beforehand. So I'm used to sort of making stuff happen for myself, diving in and sort of YOLOing. And obviously getting used to
Yeah.
not doing that as an 80 carry is taking a little while.
Now you're on the
But
opposite
I'm
end of
getting
it, you
there.
know.
Yeah, exactly. So I watch a lot of your videos, and I'm starting to learn sort of the patience part of it. Um, but yeah, I think my main weaknesses, like macro wise, we do okay because we have a primary shot caller, and we all sort of, um, spend a lot of time thinking and learning macro decisions. But obviously, when I'm alone, it's not that easy, especially since I'm, still not used to the 100%, still not 100% used to the mechanics. So, like, I'm last hitting, I'm trading, I'm dodging skill shots by, from two different people, which I'm not used to, and looking at the map. So it's just a lot to get used to. So this is where I'm sort of, I wanted to get sort of your opinion, see where I'm at, what I should be focusing on, um, and go from there.
Okay, cool. My kind of preliminary thoughts are usually at this level, it's gonna be a big focus on like how do we fight, right?
Yeah.
Like champion interaction, and so far so
Mhm.
good, right? You're pretty much you're hitting him with everything, so far everything looks good, right?
It's not always that clean, but yeah, that was not
Mhm.
bad.
um it's very much going to be like building slash improving strong fundamentals, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the most basic of punishes slash the most basic of stuffs like this is good to talk about. Like here's for one, for example.
Okay.
When I watch this, well, when you watch this, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I should kill her, but then I get minion blocked and sort of takes me way too long to get to her. So then I'm probably thinking I should back off because I don't know where the jungler or mid laner is at this
So
point.
okay,
And I have
and
no
then
mana, so maybe I shouldn't trade too long. But she was in my minions, so I was like trading.
mm-hmm.
But then I guess when I got minion blocked, I shouldn't have kept going
So
here.
here's an idea that could help a little bit.
Hmm.
One is it's good that you want to fight her. Well, maybe if you don't know what the jungler is, this could be a bad idea. But let's just pretend the jungle doesn't exist. So let's say we're trying to kill her. How is she going to get back to her tower?
Well, I'm thinking straight back. Maybe go into the bush to drop aggro, but it's warded.
So she's kind of going like this, right?
Oh yeah. Instead of going straight for her, I should path like straight down.
Yeah,
like, on the left.
This is one idea you could. This is one idea you could use. It's not necessarily the most useful for ADCs, because usually a support thing or a jungle thing or anything like that. But very much
I should go through the minions.
Right. This is like this is kind of like a thing with chasing. Which is, you don't really have an end goal here, or you do have an end goal here, but you don't have a way to do it. Like, you know, you're gonna walk after her, but you have no mana. So how do you kill this guy, right?
Yeah, I can't queue.
So I think that look is good, but you might have tried to like heal to chase, but there was no way you're ever gonna kill her, right? If she just walks away, that's always the kind of an interesting habit some people have is just because you think you can kill her, you might have a vague idea that maybe you can kill her, but when it comes to chasing, it has to be specific, or this chase is not good.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Makes sense.
And the scale of not good differs from the situation. Like, for example, here we lose heal, or we could have been ganked, or in a team fight that could lose a team fight, right?
Absolutely.
Or in the late game, something even worse could happen. So that's just something I noticed at first. But overall, the fighting seems to be going well. Well, against your counterparts for sure. Okay, hold up. What's going on here? Oh, I think you're just trying to hit her, right? Were you just trying to hit her?
I'm not sure. This has been like 2-3 weeks now, so I don't remember.
I actually don't think
it's probably just a waste of
What's going on here?
I think I was trying to thin it out a little bit, get some damage on the minions, so we don't have like a massive wave. But
okay, so this doesn't exist. This isn't a thing. Okay. Don't worry about like thinning out the wave. Okay, if we want to talk about thinning out the wave, the idea behind this is, if you don't want it to crash into your tower, maybe you can fight her to gain some control, right? Maybe you can kill some minions. That's the idea. You're gonna kill some minions. Okay. That's what thinning out the wave is. So if you press E here, you can't kill anything here, right?
Yeah.
So that's like one concept that you might be that could be good to be clarified. And another one is, for now, we just want you to save stuff so that you can fight.
Okay.
Right? Because, like, say for example here, if you weren't looking to thin the wave and she walked up like this, who's winning this trade?
Who's winning the trade here?
Yeah.
I would expect she would, because she has more range, and she has a higher level.
What does range have anything to do with it, though?
Well, she could, like, if I start backing off, she can get an extra auto or two.
Well, let's just say in this picture here, if you guys hit each other, who wins, and why?
I think she would. Maybe the minions, more minions.
Well, which minions?
Oh, the cannon minions.
This thing is
first
thing in range.
That I'm not sure. Honestly, that I'm not sure.
It's not in range. It's not
in range.
It's like it's really cool. The cannon has really short range. It's like this or something.
Okay. That's actually a question I wanted to ask you. So the others shouldn't be in range. Would they be?
So let's say the casted minions have the same range as you. On average. So I mean, maybe that'll help with the range idea.
Okay. There's no caster minions in range then, but mine are in range of her, so then I should win it.
Well, casters aren't really the first consideration, right? They're only as a helpful secondary consideration, I would say. Like, let's say this is a Draven, and he hits you. You're probably losing that, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, scaling wise, you mean? Maybe she has more damage earlier. Right?
This might be an experience thing. Like, maybe you just need to play more / play out the matchups more. But how does Caitlyn trade? I guess. What would her trading pattern be?
She nets into headshot.
Okay, I mean that could be a trading
Trap into
pattern.
headshot.
Well, when we look at trading stuff, we
Uh-huh.
want it to be it will work every single time. So let's say
Okay.
for Lucian, if you press Q on someone, it will work every time.
Right.
Supposedly, right?
Yeah.
And if you play Ezreal, why is the trading pattern not work every time?
Skill shots.
Because you can miss, right?
Yeah.
Now let's bring that idea to this picture here. Well, what is Varus's trading pattern?
Maybe in the best of worlds, maybe a couple of auto attacks and then a skill shot, E or Q, and then a couple of other auto attacks and then another to get the blight.
Right.
The blight stacks.
And how consistent is it to land E as Varus?
E is not too bad. I'd say
if you
Q is harder.
if you just click on them.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad.
Or is it guaranteed essentially, right? You
Yeah,
pretty much can't
it's a
miss.
pretty big
Yeah,
it's
pretty much can't miss.
Yeah.
And then how about Caitlyn?
She has her Q, which is I get hit by it quite a bit. And then she has her net. So both skill shots, I guess, which are easier to miss than mine.
Yeah, it's very hard to land essentially.
Okay.
And even if it does land, it actually does less damage because you have your blight stacks going here, right?
Right.
So the idea is kind of this is like a matchup idea where
it is.
You know, Varus, when you play these champs, you want to play it over and over and over again to the point where you know what your basic trading pattern is, which is auto attack once and throw an E. That wins against Caitlyn every single time without fail.
Okay.
Even if she hits you with Q, you still win because you do more damage, right?
Okay.
Don't worry about like the minions here. Like even if she had minions and you didn't, that's still winning for you. But in this case, you know, the minions make it extra icing on the cake.
Right. Okay.
So this is, I think, but the bigger idea I think was that the reason why we talk about this stuff is because if you do this on the minions, then you like can't play the game.
Right.
So if you use it on the minions, then all of a sudden you have no trading pattern.
Then
you can't.
Have no.
So all of a sudden now she can do whatever she wants, and now you have to wait a tower, right? So maybe looking for of course looking for this kind of stuff like trading and all that is good, but the first step is we have to make sure you're not making these kind of mistakes where it will prevent you from even trying to trade in the first place, right?
Okay.
Here's the second one. Here's the second habit we're about to find out is this picture. This is one of the most common pictures, especially among the lower rank ADCs, and that is what? Hold on. Let me see if I can make it obvious. The minion line is here, right?
Yeah. I'm too far.
Where's the minion line now?
Where it's gonna crash?
Well, does it exist? Like, where are your minions, right?
My minions are behind my tower. Yeah.
So now watch what happens here.
This is crashing.
So what are we doing anything? Are we doing anything that could be punished here?
Well, yeah, I have no minions, so they can just walk up and hit all their skill shots, basically.
Okay, so let's watch this.
To block them.
What happened?
Morgana got a Q off.
Right. Well, they just hit you with everything. And is it physically possible for you to respond?
No.
Yeah, it is impossible, right? So I want you to memorize this picture. All right,
okay.
This right here. You have no minions. They're pushing in. You let it. Where do you stand? Behind your tower.
Okay.
And you wait. Okay.
Okay.
The only exception is you're baiting them in your jungles here, right? You're purposely putting yourself in a bad spot. That would be the exception. But,
okay.
This is you need to know what this looks like because this happens every game. I promise you.
Okay.
If you didn't recognize it in this game, that means you haven't really noticed this yet. So
no, I hadn't.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the most important things because I mean you can't play the game if stuff like this happens. So so the first thing we see is one, we do not want to use abilities on the minions, and we'll say never unless there's no enemies nearby. Like you saw them base right in front of you. So that's the only time you can use it to push. Otherwise, you want to use it to fight. Like, look at the difference between what we just saw in this last 20 seconds and what we saw in the first 20 seconds, and tell me which one looks better, right? I want you to watch this. Let's fast forward a little bit. And then go to here. So which one looks better here?
Well, this one obviously.
Like by a lot. Like I don't know what happened later, but you seemed maybe it was because the wave is pushing towards you. You felt like you had to have the need to like hit minions with your abilities or something. But in this case, you're like dominating them. This is exactly what you would want to do. Even like, even if this wasn't correct for the matchup, you still want to be doing something like this. But this is good for your matchup, right? So that's like a really important idea, is that we want you to be doing that every time, right?
Okay.
Or let's say you can't find the opportunity. Don't waste your abilities so that you can find the opportunity later, right? You rob yourself of opportunities if you use abilities on your minions, right?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's like the first thing we're seeing here. But okay, it happens, right? I mean, now you have no HP, so it's really hard.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Oh, okay, hold on. This is now anytime there's like fighting like this, I think you've had really good results. Like this is 10 out of 10. We're happy with what we're seeing here, right? That's really good. You just throw everything into their face and you win. I think there was only a problem when it came to minions, right?
Yeah.
Like they were pushing in or something. It's okay. Let them push in. They crash into your tower. That's fine. You save your abilities for hitting them. You're good to go. So
okay.
Let's fast forward. Oh, hold on. No, let's fast forward. Okay. So what's going on here? Okay, this is good to talk about. If you play Varus, this is good to talk about. All right. When is the best time to land a skill shot?
When is the best time to land a skill shot? Just in general?
Yes, in general. In this situation too, because this is average, right? This is their general case.
If I can hit the minions and the champ at the same time, maybe, depending on if I want to push back or not.
That's too specific, we'll say. Also, it's also not quite right. Well, sometimes right, but
depends on
not
what
we're
I'm
looking
do.
for. Not what we're looking for.
In
any situation. When you're what?
When they're free.
Okay,
so, like,
when are they free?
If the brand catches.
Okay, that's good. So like follow up, guaranteed follow up, right? How about you? There is no follow up. You're the one starting stuff.
After blight stacks. After I have a couple blight stacks.
You're just trying to land it. We're not trying to go for max damage here. We're just trying to hit that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When's the best time for them to hit you with a skill shot?
When I can't dodge. Or I have something in my way that makes it like easier to hit me.
Let me see. What have you been playing against? Okay, so right here, Zyra. Do you remember this game at all? When Zyra throws stuff at you, when is it most likely for her to hit you?
I'm not sure. if I'm like in a small corridor, maybe.
Well, watch
like
what
where I am right now.
watch what Kaylin's doing here. What does she want?
She wants to get me on a trap.
Well, she's not trying to do that though, right?
Not
like
even.
Look at her character. Like, what is she trying to do here?
She's trying to get the wave pushed. She's trying to get it in under my tower so she could reset. Maybe.
Okay, that's definitely part of it, but more general than that. Like
last hitting.
Yeah, she's trying to last hit, right? You see this? Watch. Look at what she's doing, right? You last hit that minion right there, right? And she's gonna, of course, I guess she's gonna keep auto attacking because she doesn't see you charge up a Q, but
okay.
She's last hitting, right? So this is the best time is when she wants a minion.
Okay.
Is what I want you to think. Because for now, you're gonna get away with this. You're gonna hit him like this, but it's not consistent. Okay. Especially when they're gonna start dodging stuff, right?
Yeah.
But that's just something to notice. And if you play Varus, or Lucian, I think is another champion you had. These are gonna be important for you because Varus and Lucian can both do things in lane, like trade, for example, or poke.
Yeah.
So let's say you're playing Lucian and you want to trade with them. When's the best time to trade with them?
when they're last hitting.
Exactly. See, any kind of answer of how do you catch them off guard is when they're last hitting, right? So
When they're
anytime
focused
they
on
want
something.
something is
Yeah.
is perfect time to punish. Like, have you ever seen someone get stunned and the whole team rushes forward and then they get like 5-man Orianna ulti?
Yes.
Right. So how did that happen? What did the team want? They wanted to kill the guy who was stunned, right?
Yeah, of
And
course.
they just ignore everything else. So that's like a common theme among
Okay.
in psychology in this game is when people want something, you're most vulnerable. Right here.
Of course, yeah.
If you're dying to a gank here, if you have no flash, why is that?
Because I'm focusing on the ward. I want
You
that
want
ward.
you want this goddamn ward. Right? I mean, you're fine here because you have ulti, you saw them base, you have flash, whatever. But in general,
Yeah.
you have never seen someone hit the ward once or twice and then leave. It's just I'm killing this goddamn ward no matter what happens is what's gonna happen. Right? That's what's going on in the game. So that could be a big takeaway for you interacting with other players in the game is identifying these moments, right? They want to do something. This is how I can punish, right?
Yeah. And punish.
Okay, nice. Oh, this is getting real awkward. Let's back it up.
Yeah.
So this is very much related to what? About what we talked about today.
Yeah. Keeping my abilities. Not wasting them on minions.
Yes. Do not. The first habit we're gonna ingrain in your head is anytime there's the smallest chance you're gonna be fighting, don't use abilities on the minions.
Okay.
It's not necessary. It's not necessary until even at my rank. It's not necessary. I don't do it, right? So you need to. This just robs you of like the opportunity to fight. Like what? Like check it out, right? You hit her with your ulti, and then you hit her with her E, right? And then how much HP does she have? Maybe a W empowered Q could take out the rest of that with a flash auto attack, something like that, right? Or this is Morgana. I mean, this is a more obvious one. The Morgana, you can just kill her, right, with your Q. But the fact that you don't have it is hurting your opportunity to play the game, essentially. So that's the number one thing we're saying here is don't use abilities on the minions. What do you do instead here when you see this?
Try to make sure the minions meet and then be ready to follow up.
Well, like
outside tower. If
you're using your Q to like trying to kill the minions, right? What do you do instead to kill the minions?
Oh, just last hit that third one.
Auto attack.
Then,
just auto attack. Okay, yeah. So I want you to think abilities are for people.
Okay.
I guess that's an interesting way to put it. But yeah, abilities are for people, right? Okay. You're gonna use it to kill people, unless it's PVE. They're like that. You see everyone, they can't even be near you. You pushed away, right? That's like an exception, but it's definitely hurting you guys, I think, or definitely hurting you, I would say. In terms of being able to do stuff. So let's keep going. Fast forward. Like even here, I would say I would just last hit this, right? Because you're gonna have no mana if you use your Q here. So
yeah, it's because they're always in such awkward freaking HPs.
Right, and do you know why it's at awkward HP? It's because you guys are touching the minions. That's why. Like see right here, this is perfect. Tower hits it once, you hit it, you last hit it.
Right.
What did Brand do?
He put them in a
And then is this similar or not similar to what you did earlier with your E and your Q?
Exactly it.
So don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
You guys are missing it because you're messing with it and it's not working. So
okay.
So you see how it's a common thing.
Again, it is a common. Yeah.
You just want to last hit. She wants a minion. Bam! Shoot the Q in her face. Right.
Yeah.
Or Morgana wants to try and bind you. Shoot a Q in her face. Right. But every time you do that, you have no Q, so it's kind of hard. So even if you ulti them, you're probably not gonna kill them. Let's keep going. Oh, hold up. I think much of this game is gonna be the same idea, right? Of what we've been talking about, because you know how you have no abilities here, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, that was a good ulti follow. It's not that when you start fighting it's bad. It's really good. You're landing everything. It's that you just don't have these abilities at the start of the fight, right? So that's the first thing. That's the number one habit we want you to break is using abilities on minions. Okay, use it on people. So wow, that was a really nice response by Kaylin. But okay, Let's fast forward. I mean, this is an exception. This is what we say 90% of the time don't use it on minions. What you did here is an exception. Why?
So
Why is this okay?
I missed it. Oh, right
here.
here?
Yeah, right here.
Because I'm gonna base anyway.
Yes, you're gonna base and you don't care, right?
Yeah.
You're not trying to fight. So
No, I'm basing.
at this level though, 90% of the time in the game, you need to be ready to fight. So here, if you're like, I'm gonna base no matter what happens, that's fine. But
well, this is in this particular case. This is not solo queue. I think this is with my team. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm basing, and I told them, so they're not engaging anywhere.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely the number one idea.
Okay. Yeah. It's fairly clear when you point it out. It's not something like I know that I overuse a little bit, but I never noticed it that way. And I thought I was using it. I mean, I never thought I was using that much on minions. So it's definitely something to.
It's funny because it's like a double whammy, right?
Yeah.
Not only are you unable to fight, but you're also losing CS because of it. So
yeah.
Oh my! This brand is just soloing Caitlyn. That's kind of funny. All right. Seems good. Seems good. Yeah, I don't know why you. Well, I guess you swap roles for the team, right? But you know, it might not be the best time to play ADC.
No, I know.
Everything's just killing you.
I know, but honestly, like I don't see it that way. I'm seeing it as if I can manage it now, then once the crit rework and stuff like that start coming through, I'll be good to go.
True. Very true.
So I'm training right now.
The hyperbolic time chamber right here.
Exactly.
Let's keep going. So far, so good. I don't really have any problems with your decision making from the last like 5 minutes where there's like fighting going on. You came to help. It's all good. Oh, yeah. Nice try. That was a nice try. We can take a look at this, I guess, but
I was hoping she would step up a little further. I was just waiting for it.
It's fine. You had a good look. Oh, hold up. What's going on here?
Yeah, the tower went down when I tried to protect it, and then I got punished.
Yeah. So we can talk about this a little, but the general rule of thumb is don't try to save the tower unless it's like the easiest save of your life, because this usually is what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
It's not really easy for an ADC to defend the tower. So
yeah.
Okay, hold up. All right, there's like some fighting going on here. It's okay. Oh yeah, wow, you guys ran up. You guys are crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, this is fine. I mean, anytime there's fighting and you have all your abilities, it turns out to be good. So I'm happy with this. Well, I mean, maybe that probably wasn't that good, but we can talk about this. You're just trying to save Rumble or something, right?
Yeah, I was trying to zone. Yeah, exactly.
So this is the idea. This will never impact Rumble's ability to live, pretty much. Like legit never. Like if Echo keeps going, this Rumble's dead no matter what. Pretty much no matter what you do, even if you apply a slow, he's gonna get hit, and either Rumble's gonna get away, and you're just wasting the ability, right? So I don't want you to don't be pressured to use abilities to save people, right?
Okay.
You need to go for like ideal timings, like the ideal time, rather than holy shit, I gotta do it now, otherwise my team's dying. You just assume they're dead. Right.
Okay.
Because like trying to save people, like, but you feel like you're not ready for it. That's one of the fastest ways for things to. That's like a domino effect. One of the fastest ways for things to collapse is.
We had one of those yesterday. It was horrible.
Yeah. So you just want to save things for the opportune moment, like this, for example. This is all this is all good, right? Feels bad that you just died here.
Yeah.
we can talk about this a little bit. So.
We're in bad position. We're already on the back foot.
So, what possessed you guys to run up?
Honestly, I think we just sort of... I'm not sure. I think we should have just gone the other way, like with Brand. Brand
Yeah,
had
yeah, yeah. I mean,
had the
yeah.
right path. I don't
If
know
I,
what.
I mean, we just get out of here, right? So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you don't really want to walk up to this guy, I guess.
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's okay. Maybe it's a style in terms of like fighting. Um, there's an idea here that we saw earlier too, which is how does Varys want to fight in team fights? I guess what is his primary? What are the two things he wants to do first that makes him different from other ADCs?
Positioning.
Well,
Well,
what is
not
he? What do
different.
you
No, no, that's not different than other
like? What does he want
ADCs.
to do in terms of attacking?
He wants to auto before he uses abilities,
Okay, that's true, but we
so he
will.
can stack abilities.
That's more of a after you do these two
Okay.
things, or
Um, maybe hit a couple of people with the ult and keep them in place.
perfect, right? One is you're looking for an ulti, and the other
Yeah.
one is
Um, I would say use the E for grievous wounds on the most on the people who heal the most. But
well, how often does that happen? Like we're looking for this happens every
yeah,
team fight.
um,
Besides
position.
besides your ulti, what else do you have in your toolkit?
Oh, later the Rune King.
Mm,
No,
ability wise,
ability wise.
like these things define you as a champion. Your ulti, and
Yeah, the Q
yes, your Q. Why your Q?
because you can execute.
Well, besides execute, what else is it used for?
Poke.
Yeah, you can. You're
Okay.
looking to poke people, right?
Okay.
So what's going on here with this team fight is, are you doing these two things?
No.
I would say right, exactly. And how do you know that you can hit Caitlyn here? We would say, or Morgana, or Echo, or any of these people.
They
What did
don't
they,
see me
what? Okay, that's definitely a big one, right? They don't see you. And another is what are they trying to do here?
they're focused on someone else. They're focused on
Right?
brand.
They want something. So
want-
bam, easy clap. You just hit them, and that's winning.
Okay.
You would say, right? And then
Okay.
once you hit them with the Q, then we can go in and fight with auto attack and E and all that stuff. But you want to make sure that you're doing these two things.
Okay.
And then when do you get to
usually
auto
hold
attack
the
someone?
Q. I usually hold the Q maybe too long instead of trying the poke. I probably don't use the the poking aspect of the Q as much.
Well, holding on to it can be good too, right? You don't
Yeah.
necessarily have to use it. If you
Yeah.
think you can't hit them because they don't want anything, then
Right,
it's fine to save it. But the second problem was doing what is, what possessed you to auto attack him? What made you think you could walk up and auto attack him?
I didn't think of that. I thought, let me help the Rumble.
Right, exactly. So that's like
yeah.
it doesn't make sense. You can't you can't compromise your ability to play the game by trying to save someone. You know what I mean? So you don't really want to auto attack someone unless it's free. We would say like impossible to be punished. So I think you're just trying to help your team. So you end up dying at least in. It's not that the fight was bad. It's that in other fights we want to make sure that those are your two priorities: is looking to land Q, looking to land ulti, and then when you're safe, then you can try and hit someone that's close, right?
Okay.
So, wow, this is great, right? You just fire from a distance.
Yeah. And then I'm waiting for someone to get closer. I don't want to be the first one in.
Perfect. Oh, this Echo's dead as hell.
But then,
oh my god.
Yeah, but
are you serious?
He was fed, I think.
What the?
He was super strong this game. And
Wait a minute. That's
he did his job, right? He just sniped me, and then after that, it's.
All right. Well, I guess you have to be even safer than you are now. So.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
When they're fed, when like that's one thing I have an issue with, is like I think I just don't adapt as well as I should. Right? Like I know to avoid, let's say, try to position away, all the time, but then I don't really focus on, okay, this game, it's just the Echo. Right now, it's the Echo that one-shots me, and I need to just keep my eye on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So one thing to help with that, the habit I use to do that is I press tab before every fight, and I
Hmm.
say the top three things that are gonna kill you. So you'd
Right.
say Lee Sin and Echo, and I mean that's about it. I would say, right? Maybe who's the
Morgana.
last guy? Yeah, maybe Morgana. Maybe I would say Aatrox is more likely.
Aatrox. Yeah, Aatrox.
Morgana is really obvious in terms of she's gonna try and throw stuff at you, but these guys they're just gonna get on top of you, and then you
Yeah.
just die. So
Yeah.
I would say just look out for those three guys, and then you can play accordingly.
Okay.
Like here's an important idea right here, where right here, look, watch Echo right here, right?
Yeah.
And
He
where
just.
are you going?
Yeah.
It's like you are looking at this.
I
We
was
can
looking at
tell.
that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we can tell you're looking at the guys you're trying to hit, but then he just waltzes right up to you. So
Yeah.
maybe in team fights, just keep your eye on those people, and then you can just press R whenever you see a juicy moment, right? And that's basically
Yeah.
all you need to do. All right, let's watch this fight. Well, the continuation, I would say. Oh, easy. See, I mean, I'm happy with the way you're landing stuff. The only problem that I could foresee with your fighting is walking up when it's not safe,
Hmm.
and then you're in a position where it's not possible to win. Also, you wanna not use it on minions again. You
Yeah.
wanna like even in the siege situation, it's better to hit them than it is to hit the minions, right?
Okay.
If you can hit an important target, that's what I want you to think. So
Okay.
let's keep going. I mean, this is if this is fine. Why if using abilities here is fine? Why is that here?
Because I just want to get the push on as quickly as possible and back off.
There's no chance of fighting. That's what I want you to
Yeah.
think. Right?
Okay.
Literally zero chance of fighting. So, where are you going? You need to go. Don't you need to defend? Where are you
I'm
going
not
here?
sure what I'm doing here. I think I wanted to get a push on there. Yeah.
Well, maybe your team doesn't need you to defend. So, okay, it's okay. We're not gonna mind too much about the mid game stuff. Just general rule of thumb: don't leave the side with Baron.
Right.
So you
Yeah.
want to be top or mid.
Yeah.
For now, we'll say every time.
Mhm.
And then it just comes down to the fighting. So we're gonna watch all the fighting stuff. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, hold up.
Yeah. I
Same
got
thing, right?
deleted again.
He just walks up to you and then nope.
Well,
Goodbye.
he just. Yeah.
So yeah,
he just he did that the rest of the game. That's all he does.
you just need to like sit farther away, right?
Yeah.
Like here,
Like
it's hard
I
to
feel
say
like
because
I'm
you're
somewhat safe under tower, but
no,
not
no,
with
no, no,
that
no.
guy.
No. This the structures don't exist. Like your distance between champions is all you really care about.
Okay.
Because they can face tank tower. Like all these champions are gonna face like a Kali Shroud ignores tower, right?
True.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like super stupid. So when in doubt, you literally just sit so far away. Like this. Like here's my philosophy: sitting back here and not doing anything and maybe finding opportunity to play the game is better than sitting here, because if you sit here you die and you can't play, so you don't get
Right.
better because you can't.
Okay.
How do you practice fighting or team fighting or anything if you just die? If you
Okay.
sit back here, sure, you might not be in the optimal position to help your team, but at the very least you're on the other edge of the fence, other side of the fence,
Yeah.
where you can actually do something. You're guaranteed
Yeah.
to maybe do something.
Well, you can't even see me there, so he might focus someone else, and then
Right.
Yeah,
But this
yeah.
is definitely worst case situation where you weren't able to play the game. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe you're trying to practice your team fighting, but then oh, goodbye, right?
Yeah.
So you can't practice your team fighting or anything. So okay, what's going on here? I think this game has been
This is pretty much
it's pretty
this
much
is over.
doomed, right? So it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you're still going. All right, let's watch some more fights.
We don't give up. That's our motto.
I like it. Okay, nice. Press. I mean, this is all you really got to do is just press all your abilities on them, right? That's what we're looking for. Good.
Yeah.
Your ability to hit people is really good. That's the number one thing.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
See, I wouldn't have thought
you
that.
really wanted to get him there.
Yeah, I really did.
What were you saying? Sorry.
I was gonna say I wouldn't have thought that it is, because I guess it's because what you said before. Sometimes I just don't have the abilities up when I need them.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like my ability to hit people is not that good. but in fact, it's just because I use my abilities when I shouldn't.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
'Cause
The
my
only
skill shots
time
are not that bad,
the only time
except that
we
ulti right there.
yeah, it's like we're looking this kind of stuff where it's not clear that they want something.
Yeah,
You actually miss this every time. Where
yeah,
remember the Morgana down here, she was trying to bind and run away, but you just missed, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I would recommend just holding on to it.
Okay, yeah, that
So
makes sense.
yeah, hold on to it until it's like super free. Otherwise, you're not gonna get any value out of it, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Um, it's like even here, if you held on to it, you could actually maybe
yeah,
look for Aatrox or get his ulti or something. But it's okay. I think that you just need to that's like a more of a you just probably have to play the champion more, to be honest.
yeah. Well, I have to play more generally, but yeah.
Right, right. It's okay. Okay, let's watch this. And then Lee Sin dies, and then Q him in the face. Great, that's perfect. Right. I don't know what happened the other fight, but I think you're just walking up when you're not safe. This is a very much a this Echo guy is coming for you the whole time.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I should just completely stay in the back
here's the
there.
habit here that you're doing. Do you know what it is? After you kill this Lee Sin, what was your habit? What was your instinct?
I figured we outnumber them. I can step up, but it's getting in harm's way, getting out of position, basically.
Like, what's the instinct here? I guess. What do you where are you moving your character?
Going towards the fight.
And why?
Because I figured we could follow up now that we picked one off.
Right, that's like the assumption that oh, let's go forwards. But in reality, this is the opposite instinct you want, right? You want to default to you want to be safe, and then go forwards when it's safe.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So I think we saw this several times.
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to like save Rumble or something. But this is something that could help you a lot. Is just sit in the back and wait.
Yeah.
Like I said, like you mentioned earlier, like the patience thing, right? This is part of it where you just need to make sure that it's not you're not running into some kind of attack, because any kind of play made on an ADC nowadays is just full to zero. You die.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how much HP you have, right?
Yeah.
So that's like something you could work on is in fights you don't walk forward unless you're looking at these champions and you say I'm safe, right?
Okay.
So
yeah, which in this case I'm not, because it's an Echo.
Right, he has super long range, so you want him to use abilities or something. So let's see, should we take a look at a Kai'Sa or Lucian one, or
actually the 12-1 Lucian game that I lost was a filter, so maybe that one you can sort of walk me through. This is not with the team, this is with one of my friends as my support. We were trying out Orange support, like it's not, we know it's not, but I mean I was doing super well, and then when the rest of the people sort of started losing control, I also lost control of the game, and I'm not sure what I could have done.
Okay, let's go to the mid game. Sometimes the game is just
it's more the mid game.
Okay, sure. Then sure, we're going bot, and then we just kill these guys, right?
Ability.
All right. Wait. I don't know why you casted that, but even if you hit her, it's not gonna do anything, right?
Yeah. And I have no mana anyway, so I can't.
So when in doubt, you just need to not use it. Okay, Vayne's definitely winning this now. That's really awkward.
Yeah.
I think you also misclicked here, right?
That's very possible. It happens.
You also don't want to take lethal tempo on Lucian, but you want to take
that was a
attack,
mistake.
Right?
I think that was a mistake.
Okay,
yeah, that was a mistake.
Yeah. So this is just
no, I normally go press the attack. That might explain the lack of damage.
Right.
I realized
here's something we also want to have a big takeaway. Okay,
yeah.
So far our discussion has been okay, don't like tank the minion line and stuff like that, but also very much around abilities that you have, right? And one thing that keeps happening to you is that you have no mana.
No mana, yeah.
So if you have no mana, don't fight. This is what I want you to think, right? I mean, even if you walk up and hit her with everything, you have no mana. You cast one Q, right?
Yeah.
So that's one thing I think we're seeing becoming a common trend in your gameplay is not having any mana. So
yeah.
This looks good. Very nice. He's actually getting away. So
yep.
Sometimes it happens. Let's keep going. Fast forward, fast forward. Oh, your whole team died. Well, yeah, see that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about this because this is relevant, right?
I can't defend this.
So,
Probably
yes,
shouldn't even
agreed.
try.
So this is a bad habit from earlier where you
Yeah.
always try and defend, I think. So
Yeah.
you can't if you think you can't defend, you can't defend.
Yeah.
And then
Using an ability for nothing.
right, I don't know what's going on here, but
Well, I was trying to I was trying to defend.
right, but it
doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
They're all
so,
tanks. Like
even if it's like
Doesn't
Vayne face
happen.
tanking, it probably doesn't do anything. She just walks away, right? So
yeah.
and now you see how there's a
Now
fight
I
and you
don't
don't
have
have your ulti. So
Yeah.
that's the stuff you want to be looking out for is
Yeah.
the things that prevent you from being able to fight. Because look at this, you're not playing this fight poorly at all. It's just that without your ulti, you have less potential to do stuff. Wow, that was a really nice dodge. Wow.
Thank you.
Imagine if you had ulti,
if I had ulti,
like
you
right
know.
here. Like,
Yeah.
Go past the Scion, ulti to Varus, that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
it really much is the first step is preventing yourself from robbing yourself of opportunities, I think.
Okay.
Fast forward, you base. Okay, good. Stay topside. This is good. Oh, hold up. What the hell?
Yeah, she just sort of face tanked.
Oh, and then she's chasing you. Nice. Wow, that was a great ulti. Okay, good.
Thank you.
Good. Very nice.
Yeah, when she chased, I figured I'll just ulti her in the face.
Right. Chasing is bad, right? So
Yeah.
Okay.
Here I'm hitting the tank when I probably shouldn't too much, but
no, you want to hit the closest guy until you know it's safe, right?
That's true.
Let's say you think LeBlanc is gonna QR you and you're gonna die, then you don't walk up to that, right?
True.
This is a perfect example of the Varus from before where you're walking up when it's unsafe, and here you feel like, oh, maybe I should be hitting LeBlanc, but how do you hit her? How do you hit her?
I have to walk up. Yeah, I have to walk up.
Right? Are you gonna walk up in?
No.
You have no abilities. I don't know. Right? You hit Scion, right? The rule is you hit the closest guy until you know hitting LeBlanc works 90% of the time. Okay.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Fast
then
forward,
I eat there because I thought her shadow was her, and
yeah.
But that's like
bamboozled. It's okay. Okay, this guy's dying. Very nice. I don't know how he's getting away, but he's not getting away. Very good. Very good. Okay, sure. Push mid. Yeah, I think the fighting has been overall good. The only two big things are just you use abilities before the fight, so you don't have abilities, and the second one is you need to watch the guy that's gonna kill you. Wait, that was a crazy bamboozle. Hold on. That was 300 IQ. If it works, that's 300 IQ right there. I don't think it's gonna work though. LeBlanc's gonna
no, it's not because that's it. And then I walked up again.
There it is. Okay, this is the habit.
Yeah.
That's going for you is this is like twofold in terms of what we talked about today. One is when you want something, you're most vulnerable.
Yeah.
So you want this guy, okay, now you're gonna die. That's how we know you're gonna die. And the second one is you walk up when it's not safe. That's the most important one. I can't stress this enough.
Yeah.
You don't decide to walk up until it's safe. Like when you see this massive ulti, it's good that the ulti went off, but you shouldn't this doesn't always enable you to go forward.
Yeah.
You should reevaluate and ask yourself, can I go forward? But you shouldn't commit to it until you know for sure.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then most people are like, okay, but then, aren't you too slow in thinking about that? And the answer is yes. When you get more advanced, you say, what will I do if Ornn lands this? Right. And then so you have a response prepared before it even hits him. Right. You'll say, if it hits him, I'm gonna dash in and insta kill him. And if it doesn't hit him, I'm gonna back off. Right. So then your decision making tree is very simple. But you shouldn't play off your instincts in terms of I want to hit this guy. It doesn't make sense. You're just gonna die, right? Every time. So
that's an assassin instinct.
Yeah. What would the move be here?
Probably either save my dash or dash towards like Ornn and whatever and hit Scion until they walk up.
Or you can just like walk this way, or
honestly,
you can even stand here and that would be better.
Or
right?
Stand here, yeah.
And then she jumps into you. You can fight her off, but if you go in, you're like fighting like 3-4 people at once. So it doesn't really make sense. You're actually saved by the zillion. This team fight is devolving into chaos really quickly, though. Oh, wait. Oh,
Double shot.
nice. Okay, you just
Yeah,
need to
but
heal.
then
You can't do anything here.
then
So.
I needed to get out of there.
All right, you lost way too much from walking up there. So.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. Just hit the Scion, sure. Wow, that was a sick ulti. So you see how like when you have abilities, it seems so good. It looks so good.
Yeah.
It's just you just don't have abilities half the time. So
yeah.
Wow, that was a really nice ulti. You guys get Baron here, right? Okay, let's talk about this. This is also part of our when we said we're gonna work on solidifying basic punish and basic defense for foundations. This is what we're talking about. Like, don't defend towers if it's impossible. That's the basic defense, right?
Yeah.
Basic punish is once you kill someone, look to see if you can get Baron.
Okay.
And well, yes, get something. And here, something is always going to be Baron.
Yeah.
Nowadays, Baron is too easy to kill / too important to end the game. So it's not that you can always get Baron if you kill someone. It's you should say, can I get it? Because here it's not clear if people know that they want Baron here, right? Where is everyone going? No one's pinging anything.
That's
so
it.
You want to be the guy pinging, let's go, and then if they face check, we can fight again, 5v4, right? But yeah, this is if there's a reason why you didn't win this game is because you're gonna lose a fight and you lost an opportunity to get Baron. Like you might be winning fights, but if you're not getting anything out of it, then you're gonna lose the game, right?
Yeah, and then here I think, we're probably chasing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going. I mean, two of your teammates went bot. I don't know what's going on here, but two of your teammates went bot, so that's really awkward. And then you definitely should have died there. Same concept here, right?
Yeah.
Which is what?
Sorry, I didn't.
What's the concept here? The habitual mistake, let's say.
Not having my abilities up?
No. The second one for team fights.
If it's not 100%, I shouldn't walk up.
Oh, that's more like so the rule in a team fight is hit the closest guy, right?
Right.
And then 90% of the time you can make a play if, well, not 90% of the time. You can make a play if you see a 90% play.
Yeah.
Right. Now, this is before all that is when can you hit the closest guy?
When I'm safe.
Okay, perfect. Now, are you safe here?
No, Thresh Q.
Okay, true. I would say Thresh Q is reasonable, but let's say you're going to dodge it with your E. So,
right.
Are you safe here?
Yes.
How come, watch this, right? How come you're getting hit by everything here?
Oh, yeah, because, I had no vision of Varus.
Right, so if you can't, like, see people,
and
you don't know, and you're not ready, and you're not prepared for this, you can't really chase this guy.
Yeah, okay.
So,
okay.
Or, I mean, you could, but you're not gonna learn anything from it. You can't get better that way, right?
Yeah.
So many people just fight what's on their screen, and they can't get better. They feel like they're stuck at their skill level, and this is part of the reason is that you need to be anticipating this stuff before it happens. Otherwise, all this is random. Like in this game, you're gonna get away with it. Next game, LeBlanc's gonna kill you. Like who knows, right? So it's not consistent. And then again, you guys want to do what here?
Yeah, they're fighting, and I didn't shot call it.
What should you ping here?
Yeah, Baron.
Yeah, we should go look. We should look. All right.
Yeah,
so
we should.
At the very least, go and ward it and stuff. But if you can't win these games because you had like a few opportunities to do Baron, but it didn't happen. And now someone gets caught, and now you guys are losing, right? Or they're outscaling you, and you can't win. They're probably gonna get this unless you steal it.
I think they get it.
Yeah. So yeah, that was just basic punish. Is when you win a fight, what is the best thing you can get? The best answer is Baron or inhibitor.
Baron. Yeah.
So in that case, you can't get the inhibitor, but you can definitely get the Baron. So that's basically why you didn't win this game in a nutshell. Is you missed the opportunities. Basic defense, basic punish. Okay, can't defend a tower if you're by yourself and it's like 1v3, 1v4, whatever. Like. And then once you win a fight, look to get Baron. All right, that's what I want you to think.
Okay.
Wow, there's a fight going on here. What happened? All right, let's watch. Looks okay, right? Okay at the start. Your team comp's awful though, so you're probably gonna lose this.
Trash gets on top.
Oh, okay. You definitely got Oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this is. Unless Kane is just killing everyone. This is hella
Nope.
doomed.
Yeah.
This is hella doomed. Okay, goodbye, boys. It's okay. This is also part of the earlier issue of you guys need to get Baron because your comp is bad and you're getting outscaled, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's okay. This team fight, don't worry about this. You play this fine, right? If I were you, it's just like I wouldn't worry about this fight.
Okay.
I would worry more about holy shit, you could have gotten Baron, and then
Yeah.
how do you make sure you look for it next game, right? And it's always once you kill someone, best thing you can get. Okay.
Yeah.
You need to look for the Baron, and then that's about it. They have too much money now, so it's impossible for you guys to win. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy for them to win.
Stealing 80 carries.
Yeah.
And an
it's
assassin.
hard for you guys to play against this. So
yeah.
They just right click, and then you guys have to be mechanically gifted or something. I don't know. So it's okay. So the main ideas were holding on to your abilities and not using our minions for fighting. And the second is being safe before you walk up and hit someone.
Okay.
Right. And those are like your mechanical ideas of fighting other people. And then for macro ideas, it's like don't defend tower if you think you can't defend tower.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, if they go on you, you die, you can't defend that. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the basic punish is look to do Baron once you win a fight. And those are these examples in a nutshell.
Okay.
Let's take a look at one last one real quick because I think we have like 5
maybe
or 10
one
minutes.
of the Kaisa games. That one's with the team, and we had a really crappy laning phase. The other one, I think, Heimer Pantheon duo, and we also had a pretty crappy laning phase. So either one, maybe. Yeah, they stomped us this game.
Did you want to take a look at the laning phase or?
Yeah, because I think that's where we went wrong the most in this game.
Let's take a look. This is good to talk about. When you walk up to hit him, what's the mistake here?
When I walk up to hit him?
This is part of our... if he hits you and you hit him back, what do we call this?
A trade?
Yes. Okay. What is your trading pattern on Kaisa?
Auto and isolated Q if possible.
Okay, great. You just press Q and auto attack. What about Lucian?
He presses Q and double tap.
Okay, watch what we see here.
I press Q on the minions. He got me with his Q.
So you lost it. He just has to hit you here and you lose this. So you think there's just a you want to be more careful when you walk up and hit people in general, I think, because this is one of those examples where it's like in a team fight you just walked up to try and hit people, but he was winning that, right? His basic instinct will win that. He just hits you back. So it's not that queuing these minions is incorrect, because that could be fine. It's just don't trade afterwards, right? And then level 2 gank is it feels bad.
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute. That
was Nico. Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Good champions nowadays.
She got the root.
You're just dead as hell, I guess. So,
yeah, I'm dead.
If you want to prevent this, this is just you need to ward this bush.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, feels bad, but that's how.
I wasn't expecting a gank that quickly from a Jax.
Yeah, if you're on red side, just always wear that bush for level 2 gank. Yeah. It's too common. So even if they have a strange jungler, they can still go for it because the damage in this game is too high. So
that's true. That makes sense.
It's okay. That was just you just died level 2. It's fine. Oh, feels bad.
Yeah.
You're just getting hit by stuff, I guess.
That's it. Yeah, that's another thing. Like I do have trouble dodging, especially when I'm focused on either trying to push real quick or like last hitting, or like if I'm focused on something else, I have trouble sort of moving it at the same time. And like that happens.
Yeah, I think there's a few things going on here. One of which is,
well, I shouldn't be there probably.
Your
support I was trying to break this freeze.
Well, it's not that you shouldn't be here. It's what the thing you were trying to do here doesn't make sense. Right? It's fine to physically stand in this spot, but the intent behind the action didn't make as much sense. Right? Okay. So here, let's say you guys are trying to ward. Right? Let's say your Thresh wants to ward, and they're freezing this. Okay, you can stand here and get XP. Right. or you can look at the last hit, or let's say they go on you, you can bait them into your minion line, right? Or let's say you're trying to bait out Nico abilities. All that is fine.
Okay.
But what you try to do wasn't any of that.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
What you try to do was what?
Try to hit the minions so I can get my minions in the tower.
No. Watch your mouse cursor. Watch your mouse. You didn't try to hit the minions here.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I tried to hit him.
Yeah. So you see how this is a
we
have this habit of just because he's in range doesn't mean you should hit him. So
okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's turning into there's a lot of different things going on here, but that's the base. That's the common denominator across all these mistakes is that you walk up to hit him, but it's not clear that it's a good idea.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. You need a clear reason to do so. Like you win trades for some reason, or you're baiting for your jungler, or anything like that. Oh no, I know why you lost this. Wait, do I know why you lost this? Oh,
I don't know why we lost this.
Oh, that's tragic. Do you see what happened there?
Just too much. No.
Okay, so who is your support focusing?
Lucian.
Who'd you use your abilities on?
Oh shit.
So, that's it, right? So it's a similar idea of using your abilities on saving your abilities. In this case, it was more of a
because I would have gotten the passive proc.
Unlucky timing of you just thought you were fighting Nico and getting out, but then Thresh lands a hook. So this is not that bad. Okay. This is a lot better than randomly using your W. So it's okay.
Yeah, I think it was like a miscommunication there.
Yeah, no worries. That happens sometimes. When you're playing with that's awkward. So yeah, they didn't actually base. They're just kidding, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then I think they pretty much snowball from there, at least in this lane.
Right. I wouldn't worry about the whole sitting in the bush thing. Just know that they can do that. Like anytime, worst case scenario, jungle, support, AD are sitting here. I'm more worried about you walking up and trying to hit someone because I think that happens throughout the whole game when they're champions. So I want you to think you need to have a clear reason to do so. Right.
Okay.
And let's say in lane you have no idea. That's fine to just hit minions. Right.
Yeah.
You want to make sure your interaction's a winning one before you try and do something. Oh, this is you're getting ganked here, right? Can't kill this guy fast enough. Feels bad.
No.
Oh my, and they have a Shen. Yeah, so this is just a
that was a bad fight.
It's just not your fault, I guess. No,
I followed up.
You don't really want to follow up here until you know where their team is. So it's something we didn't really talk about. I don't want you to worry about it yet, but the habit here to help you with this is before something happens, like let's say we're here, let's say we're in this position, you would say your jungle is not bot, so their jungle is bot.
Okay.
So if anything happens, you tell yourself their jungle is bot. Okay, literally anything happens. Like let me show you an example. Right. Let me show an example. Oh no, which game was it? Oh, I know which game it was. Okay, don't worry. Here's a challenge. Alright, let's keep going. It's not this one. It's not this one. Oh, perfect. Alright, I want to show you this. Okay, perfect. Alright. So, the exact same picture, almost the exact same example, is where's my jungler?
He's in base.
It's
Zin. Sorry. Yeah. Well, in their blue side.
Either one, he's just not bot, right? So
he's not there. Yeah.
And then, so where's their jungle?
He's somewhere right in that bush or something.
Yes, he's bot. Okay, he's here. He's here. So you know what I said on stream? I said Pantheon is bot right now. All right, I want you to watch the sequence of events and tell me what happened here. Why didn't I go for that word?
Because he could be just coming right there.
Yes, he's bot. Okay, he's coming. Yeah, so we can't kill the ward, right? Keep watching. This is a very important idea because it's the exact same thing. I have a Thresh here too, right?
Yeah.
This just might be. Well, I'll just let you watch. So far, we're safe, right? We're not really dying to a gank or anything.
Nice trade, catches. Oh, that's the follow-up. That's the...
So So what happened here? I said Pantheon was bot. I was playing in a way that Pantheon was bot, and then what
Yeah.
happened?
And then you saw it, you saw them, you tunneled basically.
I lost my
And you
mind.
saw the
Yeah,
opportunity and you
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So
this was all good.
it was all good up
This
until
is
I took the
perfect time to
lantern.
right there, yeah.
Yeah, so I took the I was like, okay, I'm gonna flash out attack E and we're good to go. And then oh well, you just die. So
Oh man.
and on stream I'm like, I literally said he's bot and I lost my mind. So this is the preparation stage though. You want that habit there is saying go into this thinking they're bot.
Okay.
And then don't forget that fact during the whole fight. Literally, do not forget that fact, and then you're good to go. But yeah, that's a common trend with missing people. If you don't know where they are, they're always going to show up, no matter what the situation looks like. Even if they look like they're playing stupid, their team is coming. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's basically the lane phase in a nutshell, though. They're just missing people. Are here or they're on the way.
Watching it, I could tell that, but like in game, I sort of I lose it. I lose the
right. So
right, you sort of like tunneled and you just forget about everybody.
So it's all about that discipline, right?
It's
going
the discipline,
into the fight, knowing like the most important thing to think about is like, oh, okay, the jungle's here. This is 2v3, and then you just keep that with you the whole fight.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah, I think besides that though, it was still I wouldn't worry about the map awareness thing as much unless you die to ganks. I'm more worried about you walking up and trying to hit them for no reason. Okay.
Yeah.
Like in this other example, in the Varus example, walking up to hit Caitlyn is good because you win the trade. That would be a reason to walk up, for example.
Okay.
Right? Here you don't actually win the trade. So I want you to think
specific every time. It's like a matchup specific, very champion specific, I guess.
No. It's you just need a reason. It doesn't matter what the reason is. Let's say your jungler is coming bot, and their jungle's top. So if a fight breaks out, you win because you have more people, right? So you walk up to hit them because you want the trade. You want to take away their HP so your jungle can finish them off, right?
Okay.
Or let's say what's another non-matchup based? Let's say you're trying to land a skill shot. So you walk up and they're like, holy shit, I win the trade. What is he doing? And you fire the Varus ult in his face before he gets in range, right? That would be like another example. He's like trying to trick them. But you need some kind of reason. You can't do it without a reason. Because if you do it without a reason and then you get punished, it's just like, oh, okay, you're just playing the game. But if you go up with a reason, you say, I win the trade, and you walk up, you trade, you lose the trade, you say, that is not winning. And you can come up with, oh, okay, Caitlyn can't trade against Varus because XYZ, right?
Okay.
So that way you can learn from it. But if you walk up and just random shit happens and you have no idea like how to repeat it, then it's like it doesn't help. So I want you to come up with a reason in order to be able to walk up to someone. Like say for example in that game where you were hitting Thresh, remember in the team fight and Varus hit an ulti on you, you'd say something like, "Oh, I can walk up because I can dash his hook." And he can't kill me, and I'm safe. And all of a sudden, you get hit from Fog of War. Then you're like, "Oh, okay, that's not true because the people that are missing are aiming me."
Yeah.
So that would be another example of how coming up with this thought process is important. But I would say work on the whole not using minion abilities on minions is number one, and don't walk up without a clear reason to do so. Like it's safe or whatever. You need a good reason to walk up, and I think those two combined will help you the most in terms of fighting. And then after that, it's just look to do Baron. So
don't ever walk up without a clear reason.
Yes.
Perfect.
Because let's say at first you just sit and do nothing, and it takes you a while to come up with a reason. Yeah. Right. And then you go do it. That's better than the other way because the more you do this thinking, the faster you get good at it. Yeah. Right. Until you can come up with it like super fast, like so fast that people can't tell a difference. And then you can build it up like that. Versus someone who always walks up first, they'll never learn to not walk up. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't build it backwards. You can't. I mean, like, I don't even know how you would begin to like walk up and then not walk up. It doesn't make sense. Yeah. There's like no thinking involved essentially.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, that makes sense.
Sounds good. Any last questions?
I have been wondering about like lane matchups and trying to read, like, you know, how what you talk about, your catch matchups,
Hmm.
your poke lanes, your this and that. Like, how much should I focus on that and trying to figure out, like, will that help me, or is that just like much higher level and
No, no,
right
no.
when
That'll
I should
definitely
learn?
help you. That like tells you can I walk up or not, and it also tells
Okay.
you how are they gonna hit you. Like let's say in this matchup, what would you say this matchup looks like for supports?
For supports, that's uh poke catch versus poke catch.
Wow, really good, really good. Okay, and then how are they gonna hit you with their abilities based on what we talked about today?
When I'm last hitting.
Perfect. And then you say, okay, you go into game, you say, okay, they're poke. Let's just pretend they don't have catch for now. You say, oh,
Okay.
they're both trying to hit each other when you're trying to last hit a minion. So
Right.
anytime you last hit a minion, you look at him and you say, what are you gonna do? That's it,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So that's how
Okay.
matchup will help you figure out how to play the laning phase, right?
Okay.
Don't worry about like minion wave management yet. That's kind of advanced in terms of matchup, but that's the basics of interacting with each other. That's how it goes, right?
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it.
Awesome, awesome, awesome,
Yeah,
awesome.
if I have anything else, I can message you on Discord, I'm assuming, just for like
Yes,
quick
anytime,
tips or
anytime. You
anything.
got, you got any questions or clips you want to send me? Feel free to send them my way. Um,
Awesome.
and I will upload this to YouTube and send you the link so you can go back and rewatch. So,
Perfect. Sounds good.
alrighty, good
Sounds good.
luck
Thanks a
in your
lot, man.
games. Yeah, 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 no problem, no problem. Let me know how the games are going.
Yeah,
So,
sounds good. I'll probably contact you again for another one. Once I start to get a hang of this stuff, maybe other stuff will come up. We'll
nice, nice, nice,
see.
nice. Yeah, definitely play
Very
some
cool.
ranked in the new season. Could be
Yeah,
fun.
I will. I will. Honestly, like, I have limited time, so it's always finding the time to just grind a couple of games here and there. I mean, I'm not going to make it anywhere near plat or diamond, probably. We'll see, but yeah, I just don't play enough. Like,
Hmm.
I don't have enough time to play.
Hmm.
But definitely more ranked as ADC, and hopefully those buffs will help. Eh?
Awesome, awesome, awesome,
All
awesome.
right.
All right,
All right.
have
Thanks a
a
lot,
good one,
man.
man.
You too. See ya.
Bye bye.